Cayce now claims Akashic Records are everywhere, not just in space. To simplify, we could imagine an unseen force field encircling Earth. Everything happens in the world is recorded there. Edgar Cayce, known as the Sleeping Prophet, is a famous mystic and religion leader. Cayce possessed a special ability to access the Akashic Records, a cosmic collection of all human knowledge. With this capacity, he revealed deep truths that have enthralled people for decades. His revelations challenged long-held beliefs and taught how to heal and evolve. As we discover more about Cayce's thoughts and the Akashic Records, his words will astonish everyone. Edgar Cayce guy. Edgar Cayce, one of the 20th century's most important mystics, was known as the Sleeping Prophet. His life was full with unusual happenings. He wowed the world with his telepathic abilities. Cayce was born in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, to devoted Christians in 1877. This encounter shaped his viewpoint and how he discovered his great skill as a young adult. Cayce's early faith and psychic skills created a unique spirituality that blended Christianity and mysticism. His faith in the Bible was strong during childhood. Cayce began self-trances as a child. This changed his life. He could give thorough counsel while sleeping. This discovery was accidental. After his throat ailment caused him to lose his voice, he self-hypnotized. He assessed and healed himself in this state. Edgar Cayce's words during this session startled everyone, including him when his voice returned. When hypnotized, his psychic reading career began with this event. Soon, people from all backgrounds sought his aid with emotional, spiritual, and medical issues. Cayce's paranormal readings generally covered intriguing topics like health, past lifetimes, and spiritual growth. His access to the Akashic Records became crucial to his work. Cayce claims that the Akashic Records are a spiritual library that stores all past and future thoughts, actions, and events. Cayce claimed Akashic Records are neither time or place-bound like books or digital files. The emotions, goals, and spiritual meanings of each historical event. This new thought contradicted conventional wisdom, especially among Christians. Some saw his words as an attempt to expose a 2,000-year-old lie. He never gave up his faith, even if many of his readings supported reincarnation, which most Christians reject. Instead, he linked his learning to his Christian beliefs. His theory was that the soul's countless lives were a divine design for spiritual growth and evolution. This approach gave Christian beliefs about the soul, sin, and redemption a fascinating twist by incorporating Eastern spirituality. His lessons often incorporate biblical principles. He believed the Bible alluded at reincarnation and the soul's everlasting essence, but these notions were suppressed or misunderstood throughout thousands of years. Cayce's most significant achievement was founding the Association for Research and Enlightenment to research and distribute his psychic readings, a location where people can grow spiritually, enhance their health, and learn about the Akashic Records. This group meticulously recorded Cayce's readings, making him one of history's most famous spirits. The R spread Cayce's lessons and preserved hundreds of his readings so future generations might study Edgar Cayce's thoughts on the universe, health, and spirituality. Every reader, especially religious ones, was astonished by Cayce's methods. His discourse focused on karma and past lives. The Akashic Records could explain why people had good or bad luck, he added. Traditional Christianity believes in one life and eternal punishment. This philosophy held that the soul has many lifetimes to study and grow. How to read Akashic Records. Akashic derives from the Sanskrit word akasa, which means ether, space, or sky in traditional Eastern philosophies. Akasha was the subtle energy that flows through everything and preserves all of our life experiences, ideas, and feelings. Cayce's Akashic Record revelations were not fanciful. These concepts upended everything by challenging everyone's beliefs about reality and human potential. Cayce described the Akashic Records as a massive library containing the mental, spiritual, and physical history of all souls from the beginning of time. His readings described it as a cosmic library where each soul has a book with full records of every life, thought, action, and meaning. Cayce underlined that these recordings change with us, tracking our deeds and consciousness. Through his readings, Cayce illustrated how the Akashic Records might reveal soul paths, karmic lessons, and spiritual growth. Many of his clients sought help with long-term health, mental, or personal challenges. Akashic Records often reveal that former lifetimes impacted current concerns. These revelations deepened my knowledge of how our past and present lives are interconnected and how knowing them may help us heal and evolve. The concept of a cosmic or divine record is not new to Cayce or Eastern philosophies. These are Akashic recordings. The Christian Book of Life is linked. The Bible calls the Book of Life a list of saved people. This religion believes that everyone's acts are recorded in the Book of Life and determine their spiritual fate. This is like a spiritual ledger that records mind acts, yet people have varied interpretations. Buddhists and Hindus also believe in universal awareness or the collective unconscious. These theories view the world as a web of connections where a tuned mind may access all knowledge. The Akashic Records organize this universal awareness. They organize and secure information like a library. Akashic Record reading for self-change. For many who sought aid, discovering their Akashic links revolutionized their views on spirituality and life. More was involved than merely wanting to know about the past. Finding healing, self-improvement, and spiritual growth tips was the focus now. By identifying past life patterns, people can actively settle karmic debts, quit doing harmful things, or follow unmet ambitions. That the Akashic Records are much more than history, they help you evolve spiritually. They evolve like minds. If you agree, our previous actions affect our present, but we can change our future by making conscious decisions and growing spiritually. Edgar Cayce's deep and enigmatic readings, notably his claims to access the Akashic Records, intrigued and bewildered people. He could learn about a person's spiritual journey, karmic lessons, and past lifetimes from this all-knowing source in a trance, according to Cayce. Edgar Cayce's comprehensive readings surprised people, leading some to remark that his teachings shock everyone because they have such deep ramifications for life and faith. Cayce uses the Akashic Records to reveal people's former lives and advise them on karmic issues in her readings. Health or mental issues in current life may be linked to earlier actions. In one notable case, Cayce believed a man's long-term worry was caused by his history as a painful Roman soldier. Cayce discussed karmic debt repayment in the readings. She encouraged attitude changes to heal and grow. The Akashic Records could help people discover their life's purpose and break free from soul patterns. One of Cayce's most intriguing writings was about ancient societies, especially Atlantis. He claimed that Atlantis existed over 12,000 years ago and that Akashic Records detailed its rise and fall. He said that the Atlanteans had advanced technology that sometimes outperformed ours. Edgar Cayce's Atlantis myth was intriguing, and he linked it to how spiritual life are changing. Claiming that many Atlantean souls had reincarnated to complete spiritual tasks. Cayce's revelations suggest that mainstream faith and history mislead us about our past, especially regarding human origins and spiritual evolution. The Akashic Archives could reveal lost societies' spiritual practices and Jesus' teachings, according to Cayce. He often claimed that early Christianity was more metaphysical than now believed, and that certain essential spiritual truths had been buried or misinterpreted. Cayce's Akashic Archives give us a new perspective on history and a wider picture. His readings include spiritual growth cycles. They believe that spiritual rules determine the emergence and fall of Atlantis, Lemuria, and ancient Egypt. Cayce believed these ancient societies left spiritual messages in the Akashic Records that will help humans today and in the future. For those interested in life's secrets, Cayce's readings underline that history happens in cycles, with more spiritual awakening opportunities in each era. What the records say about living again, reincarnation, and the Akashic Records are intertwined in human life. Edgar Cayce extensively researched these themes in his readings. Cayce called the Akashic Records a cosmic library that stores every soul's journey through time. They contain life lessons, acts, and spiritual growth from numerous lifetimes. Cayce believed everyone carries past life memories. Skills, shortcomings, and issues appear in their life. Cayce would examine a client's Akashic Records during numerous readings to show them how past life troubles often created current relationship, employment, and health challenges. One case involved a woman with a long-term sickness. Cayce discovered that her condition stemmed from abusing her healing talent. This link helped the person heal physically and spiritually by showing her that her current circumstance was a chance to make up for previous faults. This viewpoint clashed with traditional salvation beliefs and sparked debate among theologians. An afterlife. Cayce's rebirth readings were widely criticized because the Bible doesn't mention it. They added conventional Christian beliefs are that life is short and the dead will rise. This philosophy judges people on their actions in one life. That the soul journey is more challenging and involves lifelong lessons. These people believe that understanding one's history helps heal and transform the present. Akashic Records personal growth thoughts. Edgar Cayce's readings provided life and personal improvement insights, primarily from Akashic Records he could access. People liken these recordings to a cosmic library that stores every thought, action, and event. They offer a rare chance to explore soul journeys and discover purpose. If people understood these records, they could embark on life-changing travels, heal from past traumas, and overcome life's challenges, Cayce added. Cayce discovered from the Akashic Records that everyone has a unique, past-connected role in life. This was one of her most crucial lessons. He underlined the need of knowing your function in life for personal progress. Cayce argues people carry past life issues, appearing as mental or physical disorders today. His readings indicated that Akashic Records could reveal hidden traumas and help people heal and move on. This theory explains how our past affects our present and future, giving us power and fresh knowledge. Cayce provided helpful techniques for connecting with higher consciousness. He encouraged meditation to clear the mind and connect with oneself. Cayce believed that regular meditation may raise consciousness and allow access to the Akashic Records' global knowledge. He advised focused purpose, visualization, and deep breathing to improve this connection. Meditation in a sacred space can help people gain spiritual guidance. Cayce stressed the need of living in peace with environment and following global law. He believed learning and obeying these guidelines would help you grow as a person and spiritually. His readings stressed the need of helping others and developing kindness as part of one's spiritual path. This perspective emphasizes personal growth above career advancement to everyone. Cayce believed the Akashic Records held the true lessons of the past. This would enable people to live more meaningful and satisfying lives. His readings encouraged people to challenge standards and seek their own truths, and to be open to findings that could surprise them. Evaluating the Akashic Records, Edgar Cayce's Akashic Records concept has long been debated. Many individuals find comfort and wisdom in the idea of a cosmic library with all information, but others are dubious and doubt its foundation. Standard science's view of the Akashic Records casts doubt on them. Many scientists argue there isn't enough real-world evidence to prove a metaphysical library exists. Although Cayce's readings seemed accurate, some believe they were produced by psychological factors including the placebo effect, counsel, or a good practitioner's body language reading. Famous skeptics argue Cayce's revelations are guesswork, that the 2,000-year-old spiritual enlightenment myths have propagated over many countries without scientific evidence. They argue that past life and cosmic knowledge claims lack scientific testing. This makes the Akashic Records a manifestation of awareness, where all of our ideas, acts, and experiences are preserved and accessible at any moment. As the discussion continues, the Akashic Records search raises critical concerns regarding our understanding. How do personal memories and scientific doubts relate? Can subjective facts and empirical evidence coexist? Since searching for the Akashic Records involves metaphysical exploration, the solutions may be difficult. God's faith. A legacy of Edgar Cayce and his impact on spirituality. Edgar Cayce, a famous 20th century psychic, still influences today. His extraordinary abilities, especially his Akashic Record access, have inspired many and revolutionized the New Age movement. It resonates with seekers of spiritual awakening, holistic healing, and life's mysteries. The way Cayce transformed metaphysics thinking is one of his greatest contributions. During his trance readings, he disclosed surprising realities that made individuals reconsider their beliefs and inspired them to investigate their spiritual self. Reincarnation, relationships, and health were among his many teachings. Cayce's emphasis on spiritual progress and self-determination enabled modern approaches like past life regression. His readings often detailed people's former lives and offered healing and growth. This method is now standard in New Age methods, attracting those interested in their past and its impact on the present. Many practitioners still employ Cayce's approach. They employ Akashic Records to assist people discover hidden pieces of themselves after adapting them to their spiritual pathways. After founding the Association for Research and Enlightenment, Cayce's influence rose. R has supported Cayce's research and courses since 1931. It helps people learn about spirituality, holistic health, and metaphysics. The group meets to discuss the Akashic Records and Cayce's theories about how everything is connected. Our group hosts conferences, publishes books, and studies to preserve Cayce's spiritual legacy. Truth seekers of many ages and backgrounds have read Cayce's work. His access to the Akashic Records helped people and began a discourse about consciousness and existence. Cayce encouraged individuals to study the spiritual realm, to consider their place in the world and how everything is connected. Metaphysical activities are also growing more popular due to Akashic Records. Today, many spiritual teachers and practitioners use Cayce's concepts to demonstrate the power of Akashic Records. This revival proves that Cayce's teachings still resonate with spiritual seekers today. Edgar Cayce's Akashic knowledge transformed mysticism and faith. Edgar Cayce's trance readings contradicted popular belief. He demonstrated that the Akashic Records constitute a vast library of soul histories. This web of ties holds everyone's past, present, and future. It enhances spiritual and personal growth. Cayce advised individuals to connect with their spiritual self and quit focusing on material things. His insights often astonished everyone. This raises a crucial question. Can anyone access Akashic data? Investigating this topic leads us to consider spirituality and consciousness. It begins a self-discovery journey that may change our worldview. Is the Akashic Record authentic? Comment here to let us know. For more excellent videos, share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Stay safe and see you in the next film.